Hello guys, this is the Betamax Man and the Betamax Kitty here, and we've got some more LaserDiscs that just came in. Now I've got one more that will be here either tomorrow or the next day, and that's going to be it for the LaserDisc pickups. At least for a couple more weeks, because I do plan on buying a lot more films on LaserDisc. Now, the films that I really enjoy, the ones that I grew up from my childhood, such as the late 80s and 1990s. So those films that even films, that were before my time, a lot of my films that I really like, that were available on LaserDisc or Betamax, I definitely grab those. Now, for, let's just say, movies, more of the recent movies, the ones from like the 2000 era movies from the last 22 years. Those films that I like, well, I'm gonna have to buy it on either HD, DVD, or Blu-ray. But at least with the 1980s films, I can get them on Betamax or LaserDisc, and the films from the 90s I can get, on LaserDisc. So, and I'm a huge LaserDisc fan, and I just really like the artwork, the picture quality. Just even though LaserDiscs could only hold, 60 minutes per side, and sometimes they, you'll have to put a second disc in. I kind of overlook all that badness about them, because, yeah, the bad thing is that, yeah, sometimes you gotta change the discs. But the picture quality, and with the really neat artwork, just LaserDisc has always been something that I wanted as a kid, but my dad, never could afford one. So now that I'm able to, purchase some of these films and get them on LaserDisc, which is cool. So I had 2 sealed discs and 2 used ones. Now, Under Siege 2 was sealed, but I unwrapped it so that I could watch it while I was eating dinner, because I had just gotten off work just a couple hours ago. So, I decided, nope, I wanted to open it, I wanted to watch it while I was eating something, and after dinner I decided, okay, I'll make a video and show you some of the recent ones. So this is going to be some more discs here that I'm going to show you, and we've got a Walt Disney one. So the other sealed one is one I'm going to show you here in just a minute. I don't want to spoil the surprise, so let's go through them and let you guys see what they are. So we have, 2 Steven Seagal movies, and there's a third one on the way. There's some other ones that I want to get, because he's like one of my favorite actors. He's just really great at the action, the kung fu, and, karate, whatever it is, the martial arts type of stuff. You know, I always like that. Here we have one of my favorite movies of all time, Fire Down Below, which is one that I'm going to watch probably Friday night, because Friday nights are always special to me, because, you know, I get Saturday and Sunday off, so Friday nights are just kind of special. It's kind of a day that I celebrate when I get off work. I like to eat dinner and unwind and watch a good film on LaserDisc. So, here we go. Yep, Fire Down Below, and then there's the back of it. And this particular movie, well, like I said, was one of my favorites growing up, and always wanted it on LaserDisc. Sadly, I could not find a used copy, but I was able to find one that had the shrink wrap that was still around the... There's a piece of shrink wrap. Still had the shrink wrap around the actual cover, so I knew that the disc was probably going to be in almost as good a shape as the cover. So that is awesome. So we'll put this off to the side here. And then Under Siege 2. And this one was sealed, like I said. I opened it up so I could watch it during dinner, and you can see the glossy, see how glossy that cover is, so you can tell this is brand new. And then there's the back of it. And I think Under Siege 2 was actually probably the best one. Under Siege was good, but it wasn't nearly as good as Under Siege 2. And I had never seen this one before. So I watched it tonight, and I really enjoyed watching this particular film. And I knew I would like it, because anything with him in it is really good. He did do a TV series, and I haven't watched it yet. You know, I probably will at some point, but I think the TV show that he's in is still going. So he's really gotten a lot older, and he's gained quite a bit of weight. He was thin pretty much his whole life, and then, you know, seems like the last 10 years or so, he's really kind of put on weight, but still a great actor, still a great action type, kind of an action hero, you know. He was kind of like one of my heroes growing up, I guess. And then we have one of my favorites, Angels in the Outfield, which was a Disney film. And when I bought this, I could not find any sealed copies. And then the minute I buy this, I found a sealed copy on eBay. I was so pissed, because it was like, if I would have waited like 2 days, I would have been able to get one that was sealed. Because that's what I was looking for, and to see if I could find one that was sealed. This one has some damage to the cover. This was sold as mint condition, but it's not in mint condition, because the cover has torn there. Actually had to put some Scotch tape on there to keep the disc from, because the disc's starting to tear out the bottom. So probably when I get, you know, paid again, I'm going to buy this again, only a sealed copy, if it's still for sale. You know, because the cover's in bad shape. Also, the side of the cover, the spine, the title, I had to tape the title back down so I could read it when I'm, you know, putting it on the shelf. And then here's the back of it. And this was a great film. You know, really kind of, it's just cool. Anything with angels, you know, it's just, this was one of my favorite movies as a kid. It still is, you know, even as an adult. This is still one of my favorite films. So we have that. And then I still have the other one that's sealed, that I left sealed, so I can do it on video. This is Pinocchio. Let's see who does this one. I think, I can't remember the movie company that's done this one, but this one had Jonathan Taylor Thomas. There's a lot of different people that have different versions, you know, have made different versions of Pinocchio. But I think this one was definitely very well done. And it's been such a long time since I watched this one. It's been several years, I'd say about 20 years since I last seen this film. And what I like about this is that this changes, I don't know if you can see it, but it changes, the image changes. Trying to see if you guys can see it. It's not really showing up that well on camera, but anyway, I think that's a pretty cool cover. And somebody did give me a little protective plastic sleeve, so that one is gonna go on this. So I've decided I want to put this protective sleeve, I'm gonna put it on to this one. So I'm gonna open this thing up. So let's get the what I'm gonna do is use my dental pick, and I'm gonna poke a hole in the saran wrap and get this opened up. So I'm just gonna tear the saran wrap around it, get that off. And the wooden puppet, I mean, it really looks like real life. I mean, the wood really does look like wood, you know. There was like a Disney version, a Shelley Duvall theater version. You know, there was a lot of people that made different versions of this film. So and of course it's got a Dolby Digital sticker, so it means it's got digital audio. Alright, so let's take a look. I just want to make sure that the discs are okay and not damaged. And there we go. I think it'll show up better now. See? It shows up a little better. Yeah, pretty cool. So it does give you the paper sleeves. Oh, I think it's a gatefold, guys. Maybe. It is. Oh, wow. That is a spectacular gatefold. And of course, there's only one disc, so it's just a one disc set. So, but look at that. That is really cool. I think, like I said, this particular movie was well done. I think, you know. Oh, hey, the actor that does that plays Geppetto, I recognize him. He's a good actor. He was in the Mission Impossible TV series from the 1960s. So this actor, he was from that TV series, Mission Impossible, 1960s. Of course, it's got chapter index, side 1, side 2. Oh, it's got supplement theatrical trailer, the making of Pinocchio, the music of Pinocchio, legend, magic, boy's adventure, enchantment, cricket review, treat review, a sampler of cricket effects, and animations. Interesting. Wow, how did they get all that on one disc though? Because it's only a one disc set, so how did they... See, I don't know why they would make an opening there when there's no disc in there. They made an opening for it. So it does kind of make you wonder, had I not got this sealed, I would have probably thought that one of the discs was missing. So the disc is in nice condition, it's not cracked. Ever since I had a new sealed disc be shipped to me scratched, or it was cracked, I always check and make sure that that it's in good shape, so, which it is. You know, the thing about LaserDiscs is they glue the two pieces together. So they made LaserDiscs in two pieces, and then it's glued together, which is very interesting. So I'm gonna put that back in, and I'm gonna put the protective sleeve on there, and this film will be ready to put into my shelf, and it'll be ready for me to watch it. This particular artwork cover was very, very thin, and this LaserDisc was so thick it was actually hard to get it in that protective sleeve, but I got it in there. So there's the little sleeve there, which is nice to have this for this film. It's a really great film. I remember when I watched it, I thought it was really good. And, of course, he's, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, I think he's a few years older than I am. I think he's he's pushing 40 now. And, so I'm 35, and I think he's 39. He might be 40 by now, but anyway, so there's that one. And then we've got the, of course, we've got the Touch or Angels in the Outfield. And Under Siege 2. And of course, Fire Down Below. So, there we go, guys. That's it. That is the update on the pickups. Here's number 1. Sealed, but not for long. So, I'm gonna open it up. And I've already started opening it. There we go. It's open. And ready for me to watch. So I am gonna watch it. See you later. Bye-bye.